My name is Muito, and I train here at Centonomy. I'm also a financial and management consultant based here at Nairobi. At Centonomy, I train Centonomy 101, and in particular, the module on time value of money. So I'm passionate about the whole financial space, and in particular, this module is very critical because it sets the foundation. It introduces you to a whole conversation of how a little is a lot and how so often we dismiss that 10 shillings, that 20 shillings, and what it means for you to be able to invest it, and importantly, to be able to invest it in compound interest so that your interest is earning interest. And that is the key to wealth creation. One of the things we do in our sessions is to make the information accessible and to make it possible for anybody to appreciate. So the easiest way to explain this model is this. What is stopping you from achieving your dreams and your goals? Is it the credit that you buy and use for things that have that are not helping you do anything? Is it the sweets that you buy on the street? Is it that extra thing that you buy just because you walked outside a shop, just because you sat down with a group of people and you had no plan for it? Usually, the little things that we do accumulate. And so 10 shillings today, over 10 days is 100, over 100 days is 1,000. So what stops you from achieving your financial goals or creating wealth is usually the little things. And this module is fantastic for enabling you to begin to appreciate that a little is a lot. The truth of the matter is this: the journey to wealth creation is a long one. And that is the success of that journey, is that if you do a little over a long period of time, you achieve great results. And the beauty, for me as a trainer, the aha moment is engaging with the class and seeing people have that moment of, actually, my life, my dreams are in my hands, that I can achieve all the things I have wanted to do, and also to share my own personal journey of how a little is actually a lot. In terms of the practical elements, and I also want to reiterate that the sessions are very practical. We share, and that's the beauty of adult learning, is that we're able to come and share our experiences. So the first practical lesson that you're able to take away is just simply to understand the power of compounding. Here at Centonomy, we equip you and give you tools that enable you to actually work out the figures, that enable you outside of the classroom to sit down with your own budget and begin to interact with the figures and numbers. Importantly, and to go back to this particular model, is you learn how compounding works. And compounding works in two ways. On the one hand, it works to help you understand how to grow your wealth, but also it lays the foundation for you to understand how does debt work, because the principles are the same. So once you appreciate how money has value over time, you're able to plan your investment journey, but also appreciate how does debt work and how you can make debt work for you. One of the things that always amazes me when we have this discussion is a conversation of, so Kingori, where can I put my money to get the biggest return? And why that is an interesting conversation is you find all too often, when you're looking for investment, we chase after the investment, but we don't ask ourselves, does it align with our goals? And so you have a disconnect. So you have school fees you need in 3 months, and you've got to put it in a plot. By the time you go through the process of registering that plot, if you're lucky to get the documentation that is required, you need the money on this other side. So there's an absolute disconnect. You have a regular income, but you're looking to make a huge investment. So you end up borrowing, and then the debt payments drown you because they take away from your income. So all too often, we chase the investment because we think it gives us big returns, but we miss out on what are my objectives, so that then you fit the investment to your goals, to your plans, to what it is you want to achieve with your life. Because effectively, and the beauty about coming to these sessions is that you're able to understand initially, who am I? Where am I going? What is my purpose? Then, what financial investment, what financial tools do I need to get there? Because at the end of the day, it's not about an investment. It's about you achieving your financial goals. You could be sitting there and wondering, why should I come? You should come because, one, the entire Centonomy 101 program is a very practical program. It gets you to engage with real figures. It gets you to engage with people who are practitioners in the space. But importantly, it enables you to achieve the goals that you need to achieve, and you have the tools to do it. With 101, and where I would highly, highly encourage you to make sure you do not miss, because I know you will sign up, that you do not miss that 101 session, because it lays a very, very important foundation. It begins by showing you how wealth is created. And the wealth journey is a long play. It's not a journey of instant success. It's a long play. So we begin the discussion that shows you how a little is a lot when you invest, and importantly, invest to earn compound interest. Compound interest is big. So you need to come and appreciate what that means, but importantly, to be able to chart your journey to financial wealth.